Hello, I'm Gillian Rouse, and this is my executive business partner, Cayden Rose. Today, we bring you a business proposal referring to the increasing of Goodman air conditioning and heating buyers to an international range.
At Goodman, we plan on delivering the highest quality air conditioning units at an easy and affordable cost to hotels located in France. Not only will we supply said units, but we plan on taking action through the personal installation of the units, as well as working with the hotel management to get the best and most efficient conditioning units per room. Due to France's unique climate, not many hotels have air conditioning as an accommodation. France is also the most traveled to country in Europe, with roughly 86.9 million visitors per year. We will focus primarily on the Île-de-France region, which includes Paris. Next, we move forward with our analysis of international business plan.
Goodman was sure to develop a governmental, legal, and economic analysis before making the move to Paris, France. France's economic system is known to be one of the most diverse economies in Europe, and the Republic is known for being helpful towards aiding and maintaining social equality, tax, and spending policies. France's GDP is roughly 2.856 trillion, with a GDP per capita of 14,000.
This type of GDP gives off a promising outlook for businesses within the country. Laws stated by the French government when referring to a business within the country are laid out and simplistic. This will allow for easy movement for Goodman towards the development of businesses within France. Goodman focused on building knowledge about France's trade area as well as the cultural analysis which can be expected.
The diversity in France is grand, ranging from Slavic, North African, Celtic, to even Latin. Even with people of all backgrounds, the main aspect which is focused on through this region is the arts, including humanistic, scientific, and philosophical ideologies. High value is put into the arts and education in France, though France is not a country which is known for its high air conditioning usage, with nearly 5% of households and businesses putting the units to use.
The following chart shows GDP per capita in France from the years 2013 to 2024. As you can see, the graph is trending upwards when moving through time, allowing for the assumption for a welcoming environment. The problem that we are addressing is the lack of HVAC units for commercial businesses in France. As stated above, France has a unique climate with hot and humid summers. This is an issue since many tourists are used to air conditioning, therefore many are uncomfortable with the lack of. The lack of HVAC units makes customers inclined to stay at other residences while visiting France. With the included amenity of HVAC units, a hotel could be expected to see a nearly 20% increase in profit.
The customer segment that we will be focusing on is the hotels division. According to a study completed in 2016, there are 18,424 different hotels, as the tourism market continues to grow throughout the country, it is expected that this number has grown by roughly 3,000 to 7,000 in the past 4 years. We will specifically be focusing on the psychological demographic. In regards to our market business plan, we will implement randomized surveys of tourists.
The chart shown on the screen illustrates the number of hotels per region in France. As mentioned before, we are prioritizing the Île-de-France region, which is shown on the chart as the second largest region as pertains to the number of hotels.
This table demonstrates the demographic variables in relation to consumer buying behavior in regards to air conditioning. This gives us an idea as to who exactly we will be selling to in France.
As a company, our mission statement is to provide quality HVAC goods, services, and solutions to customers internationally. We aspire to be an HVAC company that allows for effortless partnership and little to no complications with easy solutions. The solution to the problem is simple. With the lack of air conditioning units, this may catch many tourists by surprise. It is important to keep all tourists as comfortable as possible to guarantee another visit in the future.
And that's why the introduction of Goodman air conditioning is the solution. With the purchasing of air conditioning units by popular hotels, we can expect a greater number of frequent tourists throughout the hot summer. The channel which Goodman plans on using is an easier, more direct connection with the consumer is expected to be direct email marketing. This will allow for a more controlled and direct marketing approach to allow for more pressure guarantee coming from our expected hotel and lodging customers.
A complex revenue model constructed by our team outlines each step which takes place to meet the end result. We will partner with specific hotels and across hotel chains, And through good word of mouth and connection to other businesses, we plan on having repeat customers as well as new clientele reaching out for our help on this unique business. Our specific links will go from buyers and investors to supply, then following will be the cost of production, and then we'll end in our gross profit. The lifetime value that can be predicted for each hotel owner through an average of 65 years is nearly $71,060.
The average acquisition cost estimated for Goodman within the first year of selling within France is estimated to be $5,278.54.
In order to receive this number, we took many greatly analyzed and specific steps to receive an accurate estimated acquisition cost. We took the steps of estimating our cost of sales as well as the cost of marketing and adding those together. These total cost of marketing was estimated to be $20,890.98, while our cost of sales was estimated to be around $280,000. These numbers were combined, then divided by the total number of Goodman customers we expect to obtain within France in the first year of business.
In order to guarantee our goal profit of $1,332,000, we took many steps, including estimating the total size of each hotel by square footage, then multiplying this number by 20 BTUs in order to find the total number of BTUs each hotel needs in order to know exactly what air conditioners we should be marketing. From this, we gathered that each hotel would need nearly 80,000 BTU air conditioning units. In total, each hotel would spend $17,765 on air conditioning for the whole hotel. Since our goal profit is $1,332,000, we divide that number by the cost of air conditioning for each hotel, meaning 75 customers are needed in order to make our goal. From here, our total number of costs was divided by our number of customers, giving us the total number of $5,278.54 for Goodman's acquisition cost. Due to manufacturing originating in the U.S. for all products, and based on Goodman's total revenue margin, which averages out to $994,840, with a 7% range of distribution cost, the total number of distribution costs for Goodman should be around $69,638.80 within the first year. Our human resources cost can be expected to be around $180,000 due to our 6 Paris, France-based employees, all earning yearly wages of $30,000.
In order to make an accurate projected income statement, our team took a revenue statement from the company that had a similar yearly revenue compared to what our company hopes to obtain in our first year in France. By making a ratio of the past statement to the projected statement, we were able to accurately project what Goodman will make in our first year in France, and also infer what the separate quarters would look like. In our first year in France, Goodman is expected to make a revenue of $1,332,375. Our cost of revenue will be $859,543, leaving the company with a gross profit of $462,831. This profit is exceedingly good and is setting the business up for success in France. The selling, general, and administrative expenses, otherwise known as operating expenses, will be around $199,856. Within the next 3 years, Goodman plans on expanding our target market in France. In our first year, we plan on focusing all of our attention to the hotels in the Paris area to build our brand recognition and credibility. In our second year, instead of supplying HVAC units only for hotels in the Paris area, we plan on expanding our target market to hotels across France. We believe that the customer loyalty we had established in our first year will aid in the expansion of our company. In our third year, we will begin to move into commercial use, meaning businesses, both small and large, schools, hospitals, and for individual homes. By providing HVAC units to businesses, we are ensuring that our company increases our revenue. After we have expanded across France, we plan on taking Goodman to other countries in Europe.
In order to grow our business in France, we would need a certain financial fund. These funds would aid in building a brick-and-mortar office, insurance, and other expenses. The financial resources needed to complete these tasks are shareholders and loans. By giving a percentage of the ownership of Goodman Air Conditioning to a partner business in France, we are ensuring that Goodman Air Conditioning will remain in business and able to provide HVAC units 2 hotels in France.
We plan on meeting our capital needs by using investors, financing, and budgeting our business and investing in stocks. Our gross earnings are $156,003, while short-term borrowings will be around $233,856, and our long-term borrowings over the 5 years being $1,169,280. Long-term equity will be determined by the stock market, and those investing in our businesses may choose to invest in this market as we are open for stock. We plan on reaching out to investors for loans to start external production of air conditioning for a full return on investment within 1 year. This way, Goodman Air will have a strong financial foundation to begin their business and an opportunity to better our name in the market. We plan on having a return on all monetary sources and pay back investors and stockholders in full within a year of our company's production of HVAC units.
Goodman has a range of 5 key metrics which the company will focus greatly on within the first year. These 5 concentrated components are the analysis of growth and patterns of revenue margins, the study of income sources and the study of profitability, the concentration of the working capital, as well as revenue concentration.
Goodman has a huge competitive advantage when moving to France, mainly because there's little competition. Goodman will be one of the first air conditioning companies in the country, and with the rising temperatures due to global warming, the desire will increase for these cooling machines. Other competitors are not known to offer such high-class installation services as Goodman, appealing to the hotel markets as we expect to go into, as there will be a need for at least 5 units.
The chart on the slide symbolizes how Goodman Manufacturing is viewed compared to our competitors. We are known as a budget brand, meaning our HVAC units are both inexpensive and high quality. For Goodman's upcoming business proposal in Ile-de-France, we expect a rough budget of $490,000, which will most likely be needed to accommodate our expected expenses of $454,917.34 and a margin of approximately $48,000 for any financial costs which need to be addressed.
This budget can be expected to be obtained through loans and shareholders, which is expected to be paid off within the next 2 years based on a rough profit, which has been projected for our first year. The money from the budget will be used for manufacturing of the HVAC units, wages of employees, faculty and equipment costs, and advertising for our business. We believe that this amount of money is needed to grow our business and ensure that Goodman prospers in the France market. We plan on having a full return on investments to all who give financial support and aid in our pursuit of bringing quality air conditioning to hotels in France.
In conclusion, we wish to provide quality HVAC units to the Ile-de-France region. We believe this will be a successful business plan due to the fact that there is a lack of companies that offer our quality HVAC units currently residing in France.
Thank you for coming to our presentation. I hope you consider our proposal. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact either Gillian or I. I hope our plan will benefit the company greatly, and thank you very much and hope you enjoy the rest of your day.